20 years ago when I came back from Europe, I built these two speaker boxes. They were laid on their side, the subwoofer went on the inside and the bass tones came out there, and on top of the box when they're on their side sat a KB300 amplifier on each, and that's what I used to play my gigs. Then I got it more into my hunting and I converted them into these kennels. And then I bought some nice dog motels for the dogs, and they went into dog motels, and the kennels sat today. They are this. Planter boxes. Upcycling, recycling, whatever you want to call it, that's what they are. So this one here I've got onions in, and I'm going to tear this one apart and also put onions, and I'm going to use the corrugated iron from both of them, from the roofs, to go alongside them to also plant something in the middle, maybe some garlic. We'll see how that pans out. How many of you can remember the days before cordless drills? And I can hear the fire alarm just gone off. Okay, that's that off. Too easy. We're going to use it later on. It's going to be a war for what we might make it. So with the drill, it wouldn't have taken me more than 10 minutes to take that apart and then to re-put the bottom on the side. So she works like that, and the two roofs off the two dog kennels will go in between them, and thus we'll have another planting place. I've drilled a series of big holes in the bottom so it can drain, and I'm putting in these old, it's actually old, it's a tortura, native timber, which is the piles of my house, which gives you an idea of the actual condition of the piles underneath my house. They're rotten. The torture, it lasts a few years. This will be 100 years old, this, because the house is about 100 years old. There's no shortage of rotting wood around the farm. Look at this, it's just falling to bits. It's got that, is that what mushrooms grow? That white stuff? Someone tell me that. I'm not sure if it is. I think that's where mushrooms come from. And I've got plenty more of these old torture piles, which I'm going to put at the bottom just to fill gaps. It's all rotting too. Down here, look at this beautiful broken down wood, just all like on its way out, perfect. I took that out of the forest behind the house truck over there, so this can be absolutely ideal. I'll cut it up with a chainsaw so it fits in. The stuff is just excellent. Look, it's just all breaking down. Check it out. It's almost like a, I don't know, that broken down wood. Really good. On top of my rotted wood, I'm just going to stick dirt, adding plenty of worms to the mix. This dirt right beside where I've got the box, it's got lots of worms. Look at that there, it's full of it. Down there, smack it in. Those worms will tear into the wood and they'll come up. Will help break shit down, and they'll be good for my growing, I reckon. There's a real advantage to having this oak tree here. The chickens roost in it, so all their shit has fallen down on the ground here, and that's broken down, giving me this awesome soil, which just chock-a-block full of worms. Each piece you break up, look, worm in there, a couple of worms in there, this size, this big fat one there. And what will happen is I'm going to put some water on to settle it before I put my compost and my potting mix. But what will happen is it'll break down onto that rotting wood. There'll be plenty of tucker for the worms to break down. It'll be all good for everything underneath my plants. Just let it all shake down. Potting mix, and I'm going to stick some compost in that. Going to mix that up with the soil in there. Heaps of soil in there. Good thing about having this backboard here is you can mix stuff against it and play around with it a bit, like that. And I took your advice, guys. I've got the mask on, I've got the gloves on. I've had enough people write to me who had horror stories about catching Legionnaire's disease, and you know, one thing about this life, when you go through it, you can make your own mistakes or you can learn from other people's mistakes. And I reckon I've already made more than my share of mistakes, so I'll listen to you. I've got the gloves on when I'm dealing with the compost, and also wearing the mask, and I'm doing it outside, and I'm also keeping it wet keeping the water on it just keeps all the dust down. There's a very sad looking bloody trickle there of the hose. Notice the pressure's getting less and less these days. Anyway, time for a coffee, and I'll think about what I'm going to plant of that. I might do that another day. I think my gardening bit's done for today. I've just picked her up. She's not that happy, are you, girl? Well, she's alright. That's a good girl. She's got this mask on, so she can't bite the stitches. I've taken the cancer out, and she's been spayed. She's got a wee dressing on there. Tray back and forth. She's pretty chill. Anyway, that was Poe, picked up at the vet. Thanks team at the CRT vet for your help. Great nurse and a great vet. Really appreciate your work. I'm thinking next Wednesday we're taking Bruno in for his lump. Currently we're in Kina. It's winter here in New Zealand. It's cold. And over there, if I pan over, you'll see Aly Cook's house. That's where we're going today to see her garden. She's got a little stall she has outside her house where I've been buying a few seedlings and plants. So I thought I'd just pull over and show you where her house is, and we'll just go down the road and pull up a driveway here. New Zealand is full of these little roadside stands just everywhere. People selling their produce, and to my thinking it's the best value. You're getting something that's organic, and there's a bit of love behind the plants, you know, a bit of work. I took a few lettuces and some strawberries and bits and pieces from Aly's stand here, and they were all bigger than the plants in the shop. So yeah, I like the idea of supporting local people, but also helping myself get a better deal, because it was a better deal. Right, we'll turn on down the driveway. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's a dog that I gave Aly years ago. That's Snappy. Hey Snappy! How you going?
I said, look out, you'll be wanting to steal those muscles.
I will. Yeah.
I reckon we can spare you a couple, no
Oh
problem.
mate, they're down the refuse station. Hey, that's Snappy down there.
I'm going to let her off so she can give you a love in a second. You know exactly who he is, don't you, sweetheart?
I actually thought that your the pup out of her was Snappy, but that's actually
This is Snappy.
so that's actually her son there. G'day
Look,
mate.
that's her son, I'll just get it.
Do you remember me all those years
Of
ago?
course she does, she's having a good old sniff of
G'day
you.
mate. So she was a trail barker.
She's a trail yapper.
She
now
was.
I never really understood the trail yapping until she chased a rabbit down here one day, and it was just like,
That's the one, mate. That's what she does. She's looking in good nick.
She's in wonderful nick, but I noticed that she's got the same little cancers that
Oh yep.
she's got. We call it her beauty spot.
Oh, that Bruno
But
had. Yeah.
See, she's got one there that Bruno's got.
Well, Bruno's getting his removed because it's got ridiculously big. He's getting it removed next Wednesday.
See, she's
Got one there too. Yeah, right. It must be hereditary, eh?
It's a hereditary, obviously,
Yeah.
for the bitch.
Yeah. Ah well,
Because
it's only cosmetic, Aly, I think. What's going on over here, mate?
Right, so the muscle boys, just like you do, but we build the muscle boys and we put the water, half of the muscle buoy underneath here. And the reason we do that is we're on tank water.
Right.
So tank water is kind of, you know, had a premium. Got a few stones in the bottom of here, just kind of helps with the drainage through the holes. You've got the holes in the bottom, stuff down there. And then bit of the marvellous fertiliser, which I have an abundance of around here if you actually need any to
I see you do, yeah, and I'm going to have to buy a bit of that horse
so
poo.
I just put a bit of horse poo in the bottom for them to reach down into.
Oh, okay, yes.
So it's right down below the roots of anything anyway, and also when you water, that's going through and it's continually making a rich kind of, you end up with more than water under here, you end up with a fertiliser-y type water.
That you could use,
that you basically pour back over your trees and stuff. And we'll just start with this.
So this is the compost with the
Compost with dirt mixed into it.
hops and dirt.
Andrew's going to come and toss a bit of a hand.
What's that, Andrew? That's also compost, is it? Or is that, oh, yeah.
Just dirt.
Just dirt, okay.
Compost and dirt mixed together. And then I've got a bit of out of our old coal range, which of course doesn't burn coal anymore. It burns wood. There's just a bit of a bit of ash, which is just bit of potash. It has magnesium, potassium in it.
Okay.
So it's a little bit like using lime, not too much, but we're going to kind of stir that in as we go.
That's interesting,
Not
righto.
too much, 'cause I'm going to put a bit of garlic in here and I don't like too much of it. So, but real good for your brassicas.
Geez, no mucking around with you two, is there? She's just all happening.
Yeah.
You can see.
I had it freshly prepared because I knew you were coming.
Awesome, mate.
So it would just take not as long to actually do it. Oh, you have to
Get those out of there. Yeah.
Into the compost.
Yeah.
So I'd sort of mix that up. I use one of those muscle boys.
Yep.
And just, you've got behind you there, say with the dirt and the muscle boy, and I just mix up what I want to do in there.
Oh, yep.
Compost in it. Mix it up. Well, okay, and then we're going to plant it up. So I'm going to companion plant some things together and just talk about how that goes. I've got some sort of self-seeders here. So these are all things that I've actually self-seeded out of the garden. So this is from kale last year. Just put the kale in there. And a couple of lettuce here. I'm very random in my planting, you know, I don't necessarily make it all one thing, or I like to companion plant, but I like to mix it up and then remove one plant, put one fresh one in, that kind of thing. That's a silver beet.
Oh, yeah.
Silver beet plant there. I'll put a lettuce in here.
I can't believe you have that rooster still here. That would wake you up every morning at what time?
There's a couple of them there.
At 4:30, you know, okay.
Andrew knows it's time to get out of bed.
5:30, I've got to go to work.
Oh, okay.
So he's my alarm clock.
It's your alarm clock, righto.
Now that is, let's take a smell of that to have a wee whiff.
Mate, that's really nice. What is that?
That is a citronella plant. I sell them out the front.
Yeah.
And they get quite bushy, and you can grow them from cuttings once you've got one. But that is a repellent, you know, citronella oil. You know, you put citronella oil in to repel mosquitoes. That's the plant that it comes
Right,
from.
there you go.
So that sort of just grows up and grows bushy, and insects don't like being near that, obviously. And the other thing insects don't like is they don't like anything like garlic, onion family, particularly garlic. So
Right.
you know you can make a natural spray out of garlic as well, eh?
Okay.
Like you can actually take up crushed garlic, and you can put oil, vegetable oil, and garlic, and water, and mix it all up,
Right.
and a bit of dishwashing detergent as well.
Okay.
And spray that on anything with bugs. And they sure as hang don't like that very much. Just try and pull that up.
I can see you do a lot of gardening, eh? Because you're just so fast. Like, you know, I'm stuffing around for hours with one plant trying to damage the roots, and you're just like smacking it in the ground.
Oh, yes, but I did have it freshly prepared before you arrived, so it was all sort of worked out for that.
Still pretty fast. Great to see.
So that, you know, because that's companion planted with the other things, it will help to ward off for the lettuces and the silver beet and stuff. So
I really love the way you set your mussel boys, and I can see I've done mine wrong, and now I'm going to have to redo them again.
well, the only thing is just putting a border. What Andrew's done is he's put this wooden border, which just stops them squashing out with the weight of the dirt in it. So, you know, that's
probably what I'll change, is I'll try and sneak a board in there before they spread out anymore, because they do tend to get wider and wider, don't they, if you don't?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Great,
Yeah.
you know, and
So
they
there we
throw
go.
them away. Why throw them away when you can use them?
Do they throw them away?
Yep.
Okay.
They cut them up.
Right.
Recycle.
Just dip that in underneath.
So get your water there. That, I like that idea, mate. I really do. That was so quick.
Look at that.
Hey, that's awesome.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
You are, mate. That was really fast. That was awesome. I learnt so much in a short time. And I just can't wait to now copy your idea.
Well, you know what? You go ahead and copy. 'Cause it's saving water. It's a good thing.
I'm
you know?
inspired. I
And
really am. I could bring my little meat cleaver next time, and we could sort that that noisy rooster out for you
my
too.
roosters have names. I'm vegan, remember?
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
You're not. You're joking me.
I am. I'm a house full of vegans, but I don't.
Are you
hold,
vegan too, bro?
Yeah, but I don't hold anybody accountable that hunts. I believe that everybody makes their own choice,
Yeah.
and you know, know, gathering natural food is a natural thing for me.
Absolutely.
Too, so,
I didn't realise you were vegan.
But I am vegan.
Oh, okay.
I'm vegetarian.
He's
I eat
pescatarian.
Oh, you
He's
fish. Oh, pescatarian's good, yeah.
So he's a fish eater.
Yeah.
But Melody's vegan as well. So there's 2 vegans in the house.
I'm in the company of vegans. What has my life become to? What have I become?
I know, but I'm not an opinionated vegan.
You're not, mate, because I never even
yeah.
knew. The first things that most vegans will tell you when they meet you, they go, "Hi, my name's Aly, I'm a vegan, but I've known you forever, and I never knew you were a vegan." She's a real vegan. That's cool.
Yeah, that's all
You
good.
eat dirt, hey?
I don't eat dirt. I eat nuts and lentils and seeds and plants. Lots of plants out of my garden.
I really feel bad about saying I'd chop your rooster's head off. She's a vegan.
No, but the rest, everything has names on here, much to Andrew's dismay.
Oh, it's good. Hey, look, thank you very much, guys. Give us a hug.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Cheers. Gonna go home and plant this garlic out. Smells really good. It's amazing what you can learn from other people, and I've got so much to learn about gardening, and I'm going away from Aly's with all these ideas, particularly the way she's got a mussel buoy set up with one underneath to catch the water, and the stand, and the way that Andrew has built them for her. Really, really cool. These are nice looking garlic, thank you, Aly. Just going to break you away there, poke you in the hole, make the hole a bit deeper, and hopefully I have my own garlic. So what time of the year do you harvest garlic, everybody? Is it summertime, the end of summer? Don't know. Poe just chilling in the sun while I'm planting stuff. Wagging a tail, pretty happy. Anyway, I bought these from Bunnings. Pukekohe keepers, or lawn keepers as they're known as, onions, but you don't get a hell of a lot, do you, in a pot. I think they are a bit lean on the seeds. The last ones that I grew over here, those onions there was just heaps of them, and I've done the whole lot and had left over some, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, I'm going to smash these in with my garlic at the back there. Been hunting for you for a while, will you, Poe, eh? Hey, girl? That's a good dog. How are we looking down there? I might take this off later on today. I don't think it needs to stay on, does it? Anyway, I'll carry on with the gardening. You just chill out in the sun, mate. There's something from Margaret. This is sorrel. I don't know anything about sorrel. Look at the roots on Margaret's sorrel. They're bloody massive, and I've planted one down here in between my spinach and my lettuce. I'm going to smack the other one on the ground just like that. I don't know if it's the way to do it with the roots all folded up, but there's not much room in here to do it otherwise. Pat it down. I see Margaret's cut all the tops off. I guess they're going to grow again, are they? I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Reckon that'll work? Looks a bit sad. I'd say that's dead anyway. No, take that one off. It's already broken. And hopefully some new ones grow. G'day, mate. I want to buy your poo. $2 a bag, $10 for 5 bags. You take that? No. Well, where do you put the money? That's a good question. So that's Donna's horse over there, and she had her little honesty box to put the money in where the trees are, but as you can see, they've chopped all the trees down. So that's why there's no honesty box to put the money in. And I was talking to a lady in that house, and she said, "Oh, I'll pass the $10 on to Donna because this is my paddock." So that's cool. So we've got 5 bags of horse poo. And I learned something new. I learned that horse poo is one of the less strong ones. Like she told me there that chicken poo is the strong one, and then it goes like sheep, and then cow, and then horse. So, excuse me, so the bigger the animal, the less potent it is, but she said it's really good to treating the soil. So that's Donna's horse right there. And I've just bought 5 bags of poo. G'day, mate, how you going? Hey, g'day. Oh, that's quite heavy. It's quite a lot there. That's good value. So I came down to Mapua to go fishing and didn't catch any fish, but I am taking 5 bags of horse manure home. So I'm not going home completely empty-handed. My little town. Back to my recycled speaker boxes, come dog kennels, planters now for garlic and onion. I've got a piece of tin. This is actually the roof that was off the dog kennel. And as you can see, I'll put it across the other side. Got a screw in there, and I'm going to put a piece of wood across, and I'm going to take this other piece of tin and fix it to the other side. That's going to give me an area in between that I can plant down in here as well. killing two birds with one stone. Rightio, there's our second piece of tin, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a couple of bits of wood on the top just to take the sharp edge away, and then I'll fill this up with logs and old material, like, you know, bits of cuttings and stuff, and dirt and boulders and rocks, and I'll fill it up, and then I'll put my potting mix and my fertiliser and my compost, and I'll mix it all up, and that'll be on the top piece. Come and get it. Come and get it. 3 handfuls, that's it. This wood is all untreated. It's all offcuts, and I don't mind the fact it's untreated because, yeah, it can go rotten, I know that, but it doesn't matter. I just replace it. Didn't cost anything, or bugger all. Yeah, it's going to get thrown away. Might as well use it. Oh, sorry, Bruno. See you there, mate. You okay, boy? Hit you in the head. Hey, Poe. Good girl. You're wagging your tail now, Poe. It's good to see, mate. Well, there she goes. I'm no builder, and she's certainly not straight, but it will work. I've got this nice edge along here now so I don't get cut on the tin. And also that there's on the outside of the tin, so when the pressure's on with the wood, it takes the strain. So recycled everything there, the whole lot. Nothing there new except the nails. And most of the screws were also recycled out of the kennel. So very little in there at all that's actually new and functional. It'll work. Currently in the New World car park, and I bought this from Gun City. This is a target for the blowgun, and also a new blowgun. This is the 625 big bore blowgun. They're bloody good. The last one I bought I gave to Kim Swan, and she's still shooting rats and stuff with it. Mice, they're deadly accurate, and I think the boys are getting a lot of fun with it. Got a sticker from Gun City too, because these guys do sponsor me from time to time, although I paid for all this, but they did give me 20 bucks off the price, because it was 40, so I got it for 20, which is bloody good. Thanks, Gun City. If you want to know where Gun City is, I'm in New World now, and there goes the sign up there, so it's just on the other side of the road from KFC, and New World's down there. You can't see it, but there's a big camper in the way, but there's New World signs there. That's how you get to Gun City. Righto. There's a rabbit right beside that green-haired mallard over there. Gee, the phone can zoom in well, can't it? Zoom back in again. Anyway, tonight Ben is coming over, young Ben. Young Ben is one of the boys I take out hunting. He's 13, he's a bloody good shot, and he'll be joining us for this weekend's Patron Boys Boot Camp, which is funded by patrons, and thank you patrons for all your support there. So what we've done is we've bought a whole lot of stuff for the boys so they can build their own hut, but first of all we need to get a kill. So hopefully tonight Ben shoots a rabbit, because part of this camp is going to be field dressing and outdoor cooking as well as hut building. The dog's just flushed a rabbit. Can you see it in the grass here? It's head down. He's hiding. Stay here. I actually called the dogs off it. Leave the rabbits. Pace can see it. B saw it and flushed it. Don't touch B. You leave it. There's no shortage around here. And the rabbit is just like on the neighbour's property, where they're not allowed to go. And I have got them under control with my voice, but they sure want to. There he goes, just hiding there, not moving. He actually came from our property on the other side here. Good dogs, you leave it. Good boy B, don't touch. Get him behind. Heel up. Heel up. Bigsy, heel up. Stay. Don't touch the rabbits. Don't you touch. Leave it. Don't touch. They can all see it, and that's the rabbit's survival skill. Just to lay low. He's just staying right down low. There he goes, he's got his head to us now. He's like turning his back. He knows we're here. Well, there's no shortage of rabbits around here. There's another big one at the end there, where I shot one the other day. He's just gone to the fence. I'll zoom around and see if I can show you him. Who can see that far corner there? Zoom a bit closer. Just in the fence line. There he goes. That'll be 130 metres. Ducks just chilling, they know where it's safe, away from all the duck shooters. Another rabbit just on the bank there, right where the dogs are going down. See him there? Just under the bank. There is no shortage of them on the property. No shortage, all quite a big one too. Full size. Anyway, we'll zoom back out with the phone. Right out. And just because there's rabbits around everywhere doesn't mean that Ben will get a kill tonight. Certainly no shortage of ducks on the pond, that's for sure. Plenty of them. They're all sort of holed up here because they know it's a safe zone. So this gorse bush I'm walking towards has got a rabbit right underneath it. It'll be interesting to see what B does. He knows he's not allowed to touch rabbits, but he's got such a prey drive, and he hasn't caught a pig for a while. B, come. There it goes now, it's in the corner. It's seen us. Just in there. He's just biding his time. He's not too worried about the dogs. They're pretty close. Not too worried at all, is he? And he's off. He's gone across the road. Now he's running up the road. Right in the middle of the road there. Oh, and he's seen the dogs, then he's off like a rocket. And B's like sniffing all that hot, fresh scent of the rabbit. And Pace, well, he's staying right beside me. You're a good boy, aren't you, Pace? Hey? Hey, Pace? You're a good boy, yes you are. And B's now tracking him. Leave the rabbits, B. B, come. Out of there, B. Good nose on him. Don't touch the rabbits, B. It's going to be impossible to ever train him to leave rabbits alone. You're a bit late, mate. You had a chance. He was just sitting there. It's in their breeding. I'd rather they didn't chase him, but what can you do, eh? They are hunting dogs. But rabbit's not the target species, it's pig. Dogs can smell the chunky in the back of the truck. Can't you, eh? Yeah, that's right. Somebody asked me, why aren't I getting sponsored by Posse Well, Pace, don't jump up when I'm trying to film. They do throw me some dog rolls occasionally. That's also not all they give me. Sometimes they give me some dog treats, but I also buy it. I don't get paid from them any money, but they do help me out with, they get seconds sometimes they send me. So that's our main feed for the dogs, because it's good stuff, chunky or Posse Right, I just bought this at New World now. Now get down, dogs, I'm going to feed you. And on that note, when you're buying this stuff, don't go to the cooler. You find it on the shelf in most places because they don't freeze it. People forget that, eh, Bigsy? Yeah, you're hungry, aren't you, boy? Yeah. I think we'll give them a chunky today. They love chunky. A lot of mastiff dogs or like Labradors, they tend to like wolf stuff down quite hard, so you need to chop it up. So for Bruno, I chop it up and it breaks up when he eats it. But for the other dogs, it doesn't. Bruno, that was pretty useless at catching, mate. Hey guys, these two dogs eat very gently, and so does Pace. But you don't. You take my finger off every time, don't you, mate? I know you thought I forgot you. Don't take the finger every time. Damn duck. Can we do this without getting the finger? Okay, one last one. Oh, jeez, duck. Every time, man. Pace has already put himself in his box. In your box, Pace. He's a very slow eater. He just nibbles at it. All the dogs do, except Bruno, really. Bigsy. Not for B. Bigsy. Bigsy. B, leave it. Bigsy. B, leave it. Bigsy. B, leave it. Bigsy. Bigsy. Good boy, Bigsy. B. Here's yours here, mate. In your box. B in your box. B in your box. B in your box. B in your box. Get him, boy. B in your box. B in your box. Good boy. It took long enough. Jeepers. See what I'm saying about how quiet Bigsy eats? He's very, very quiet, just munching away softly. Bruno! Drop! That was Poe's one, Bruno. You had yours. Naughty boy, Bruno. You had yours, Bruno. Naughty boy. That was Poe's dinner. Bad dog, Bruno. Bad dog. Currently, Poe's staying in my truck. We're going over to see my mate David. Have a look at his garden. And she's going to have some of this, but also she's got to have some medicine, don't you, Poe? Poe, sit. Poe, sit. Sit. Good dog. Took a while. Yeah, mate. Just a little bit. I'll get you some anti-inflammatories and some antibiotics. Look at the size of this antibiotic. Jeez, Poe. How are we going to get that down your gob, eh, mate? Hey? There's only one way, really, isn't there, eh? Open up. Open up. Don't bite my hand. Good girl. Stay there. Don't bite my hand. Down. Good. Let's stick this one in too, eh? Good girl. She knows that food's coming up. Open up. Open up. Open your mouth. Here, open up. Good girl. That's a good girl. Hey, don't bite me finger. Oh, did it go down? It did. Good girl. Right here. Eat up. So I give her food straight afterwards. And that way she's playing the game when we're doing the pill thing. She generally behaves herself a bit better than that. She normally just opens her mouth. It's because I'm doing it with one hand and holding the phone with the other. Yeah, old tail thumping on the seat there. They're good, eh? They're good. Here's some more. Feeding dogs by hand is really good. It builds up a good bond with them. And they learn they can trust you. And you also take their food off them sometimes when they're eating, like I did with Bruno before. You should be able to take your food off your dogs if you're the boss. Did we eat that a bit fast, mate? Eh? Bit fast. Sorry. I probably could have cut this a bit smaller, eh? Oh, well, it's all down there now. Is that good? Good girl. Good dog. Right, we'll go see David. Here I am at David's garden, and he did this during lockdown with your son, was it, David?
Both sons and daughter, all three of them.
Yeah, and what he's done is he's just like taken, this is all recycled stuff. He had a bit of tin lying around, and it's on a hill, so it goes slightly down. So there's 3 at this end, I'm guessing, and 2 at the other. And he's got a nice raised bed. How cool is that? I love this. And another one here in progress. Cool. Who likes feed jars? I've just bought a plant. I'm going to plant them back at home.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Avocado, very hard to grow and keep going. David's put it in a raised bed, and it's got all the sun, like the sun rises in the east and goes over there in the west when it sets. So this is going to get the sun all day, but they're not easy to grow, and I'm keen to actually try and grow one, but I don't know. See how we go. And here's your compost, and this is what I need to do. So you got 3 stages, yeah?
3 stages, yeah. So you fill one up,
Yep.
and you whop it into the next one, which turns it over. That's more decomposed.
Oh,
And
yep.
You do the same thing again. By the time it's been in there for a couple of months, you've got the planet, you've got compost coming out.
Is this treated or untreated wood?
This is all untreated, I think.
Awesome, because I've just scored a whole lot of untreated wood, so I'm going to make one of these.
Yeah.
I like that, mate. I see what you've got, so you can actually lift that up.
You lift those up, and then it's easier to shovel it
Yeah, right.
from that side into this. I've just got to put the hinges on the back so that this
Brilliant.
is actually hinged. But
I'm going to copy your idea. I'm going to steal that.
yeah, no, go.
I'm going to steal that. Yep. He is such a lovely puppy. He's got the most lovely nature, old Bigsy. Haven't you, mate, eh? He's just beautiful. You're a lovely boy. We're going to go hunting this weekend, but I think I'm going to leave him behind on this mission. Anyway, I'm getting really, really excited about learning all this new stuff. And this garden that I've made here out of all recycled speakers come dog kennels is now about to get filled up with old wood. Now I've got around my place stuff that normally it's too rotten to burn, like this here, this piece of wood here. It's actually got that sort of stuff that fungus grows on it. It's all white. Can't burn it. And up till now I've never known what to do with these bits of wood. I've just like left them lying around to break down in the soil, but now I can use them for something. I can put them in this, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill this up with wood, probably up to about here, and then put my dirt on top. All this timber here is actually perfect. You can see it's actually already starting to break down. In fact, roots are growing through it. It's too wet for firewood, and it's going to be ideal to build it up. This was brought over to me by a good bastard Matt. So again, she's all breaking down. You can't burn that in the fire. It's just horrible, but ideal for what I want. I do have these other ones over here that are also broken down, but I just don't know if that's treated or untreated wood. I'd put it in there if it wasn't, but if it's treated, I don't want that going into my soil, as with that piece there. It is breaking down, but who knows? I definitely know these are untreated, so that's what I'm putting in. the good stuff. Try to fill up the gaps. Wood. The knife maker's arrived. Ross, I'm just splitting some logs. That'll do, Pace. He knows who it is. Well, they know it's you because they get bickies from you because you're a bit bloody soft. You went for a date? Yeah. Nice. Sit down, Bruno. Don't let him jump up.
There's something in the back for you to walk on.
Have you?
Make you civilised.
Oh, I am civilised. Well, reasonably civilised.
Who's that dog that was just here?
What other dog's that?
The black and white one.
That one there?
Yeah.
Bigsy.
Bloody hell, he's growing.
He's growing, eh? It's all that posse. You reckon I can split that log there? You reckon?
Yeah, piece of fish.
Piece of fish, you reckon? Oh, she's bloody rotten, is what it is. I'll get it. I'll get the bastard. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Did he bite you? They're getting bloody scratched again, mate.
Oh, I know it.
Sorted. You keep them well?
Oh, more pills.
More pills. Never underestimate the power of good drugs.
The diabetes is getting a bit high again. So.
Well, you cut out that bloody sugar, mate, and all that refined carbohydrate if you've got diabetes.
I don't need Jesus, I didn't realise it had such a big set of knackers. Bruno, that's a bloody good set.
Yeah, it's going to the vet on Wednesday. I'm going to get that lump taken off. I was in two minds about it, but
No more. Look. They're on me here.
yeah. Last one. Piece of piss, it's rotten, that's why.
No, that's not right.
Good to see you.
It's dry.
Well, it's dry, but it's also it's on its way out. It's a bit dopey.
Oh, it's good. We'll go to the bowl.
I'm not using firewood. I'm using it for building up a planter I'm making.
Oh, I saw that.
Yep.
I got a 68-year-old woman down the road that said to gonna talk to that bloke up there about his glass house.
Oh yeah, what'd you say about my glass house?
Get rid of those bloody barrels.
Oh yeah.
Taking up too much room. Now there's a special way to water those cyclamen too.
Oh, is there?
Not on the top.
Oh, okay.
You got to put it in. It's better to put in a. Are you filming again?
Well, she's running all the time here, mate. You're welcome to the reality channel. Hey, but tell me about the cyclamen. So you don't film, you don't go on the top?
Don't put water on top of them. No.
Why is that?
Like it. I don't know. They don't like it on top.
Oh.
You've got a bath up there that had water and you're digging out one of those rubbish. Just soak them in there for an hour and then put them back.
Oh, good idea. Bloody good idea. Soak them and put them back here. No, that's a good idea. Right, I'll put this in the planter. Ross reckons he's got something in the back of his car that'll make me civilised. There's nothing that'll really make me civilised. Oh, yeah, getting close to Bigsy. Well done. Never underestimate the power of bribery, mate. So what's he bought over this time? So this has been sitting in the front of your house, what, 2 years, you reckon? What's he got in here? A table?
You can put it on your deck and be civilised. You need to wash it.
Bit of paint? Yeah, that'll be bloody good, mate.
So it's going to go on the skip.
It's going to go on the skip. Probably won't go on the deck, it'll probably go out here because this is where I do my eating. Outside, because I cook in the woodshed. Yeah, I'm not cooking inside until I get a new kitchen. That's a beauty, mate.
The chairs that put at home too to go with it, but they need to be put a bit of wood on the seat.
Bloody good. Just needs a bit of a paint. Should be sweet as. Probably won't get painted, probably just get used like that to be honest. Yeah, no, it's good, thank you. This is really nice wood, she's all broken down. Might smack that with a chainsaw. Then fill it up with that. I think we've got enough sort of wood in here. So we got a whole lot of dirt in here. It's gonna break down lower than that one, so I sort of start to break it down. But it's nice dirt. There's a mixture of sort of worms, rotten, broken down timber. Well, not timber, but wood at least. Chicken. You can see the chickens have been roosting in there. Chicken poo would have broken down over about 15 years. Had chickens roosting above it. Look at the size of that big fat one. What a fatty, eh? Geez, Ducky would like to eat that, wouldn't she? I bet Ducky would love that. What do you reckon? I need it better? Yeah, okay, Ross. Just gonna let there. I'll give Ducky some possum to cheer up. But no, I'm just gonna get this sort of down a bit. So I put some water in here, and she's going down. A bit more water, you reckon, Ross?
Oh yeah, but not with that ocean.
That's all I've got, mate.
Stand down for this one. No, it's going to rain.
So what's your worst vice? Would you say your worst vices?
I haven't got any vices.
You got any vices?
No.
Bullshit.
Too fucking old.
What about too much drink?
Yeah, probably. Too many rums.
Too many rums?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, rum. Big glass. No sugar in the Coke. And 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 layers. Bottle or 2 a week. Maybe the mate said, oh, that's all I do, 2 bottles of whiskey a week.
Oh, he's a richer man than me because it's bloody expensive anyway. I'm going to take these out. I'll put them in here, but I'm going to take them back out. And I'm going to give them
I've
to
had people giving them to me. I've got some more coming.
give these to you, mate. You can plant those ones.
Mm.
I'll take those ones out too.
Oh, you're not scared anymore, eh?
He's getting pretty comfortable, isn't he?
Yes, you just
Those are red onions. So I'll take them around here and I'll show you where to go.
you need a little.
So how do you do them? Doesn't that break the roots, doesn't it?
No, fine.
I just make a hole with a stick.
No, yeah.
There's a stick if you want one.
There's a stick. Little buggers, boy. Pretty hard to kill these ones here in a good spot. Don't think you'll ever get a frost over here, will you?
Well, that's why I've got underneath the tree, mate. Because underneath the tree,
So these don't frost anyway, I think.
nah, I think onions are pretty hardy, aren't they?
Yeah, fucking hard as hell. Shit, there's fucking hundreds of them here.
That's good.
You know what?
Okay, Ross, we got these ones here that Stu Driver sent me. They're just the ones he grows in the Catlin, so I'm going to break. You can break those ones up if you like.
Starting to grow already, I think.
Yeah, look at these, mate. Look at these. These are elephant. They're called elephant,
Yeah. They're not very strong, huh?
aren't they?
You know that place over?
Picton, is it?
No, way down on the way to Nelson before Peavine of Corn. There's a place along there that was
Oh, yeah.
that people said it was pretty bloody
Okay.
quiet.
So these ones here are called garlic
Printinol.
printinol. Okay. And I've also got some shallots.
Oh yeah, well, they just onions. It's crunchy and brittle.
Well, those are shallots, are they?
Mm.
Well, I'm making some lines in here just to get them pretty much straight.
Well, that's stews. Oh shit.
So got a few lines, and I'll go the other way too.
See
Yep, that's Stu's one. Beauty. Is that deep enough?
Yep.
There's your next point there. Sticking down, only good.
Stick a finger up their ass.
What'd you say?
Like a doctor sticking a finger up their ass.
Wrong way up, boss. Other way. Other way.
No.
Roots down the bottom, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, what's the tree? Yeah. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Yes, it is, yeah.
Yep.
It's already started growing.
There's your next point.
Try this finger.
Root down the bottom. Bloody good.
Like a fucking one-arm pancake.
What you got going there, Creamy, eh? Hanging around? Put your girlfriend over?
So when you do that down the front paddock there, that little bit of a creek is,
Yep.
you're going to put the digger in there and open it out so it's little palms and then
Yeah.
plant it.
Yep, bloody oath. S-T-U,
Yeah, make it big.
garlic, stew. That's Stu Driver's garlic. She's going to go down, I'm going to hit a piece of wood. Oh, yeah. Bloody good.
Gotcha.
There you go, Ross. I've broken those ones up, mate.
You just miss out on a bit of scratching, don't you? Hmm?
They're good to go. And you got one more, haven't you? Is that right?
Yep.
So how many are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, yep. Pretty enough there. Do you leave them poking out there?
No, lay down a bit. You cover them up.
Cool. One, nice.
Your finger hole's one of the biggest one.
Good. Cool. There's your hole there. Bloody good. And there's the last one. Did you reach that one right?
Yeah.
Good job. Nice. Okay, another row of stew, so I'll put a tack in for that.
Put them two apart.
Two apart. These are elephant garlic.
Yeah.
Righto, we'll do them in here. So that's the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
Smash it in here.
Really.
Big hole.
Might have to put a bigger hole because it's going to be. Oh, you get it right.
Go down there.
Yeah.
Just pretty. There's one. You reckon plant them a bit further apart?
Yeah, just do it by eye.
Do two.
Well, you've only got 3 there anyway.
Yeah, I've only got three in a packet. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
On that end, yeah.
yeah, righto. That's coming off that shell already. That's the root bottom there. Big hole. That bagger right down the ground deep. Right, there's me 3 elephant garlic. 1, 2, 3. These shallots, oh, they go in quite light, I think, mate, eh?
They stick out of the ground.
Yeah, okay. Bloody easy.
They're quite big too, so you be careful because they go in big chunks, you know. So you want to get your go with them first.
Leave the sheep, Bigsy. Don't you get too close, mate. So we've got shallots in, and we've got our 3 elephant garlic. So we've got some printing we're going to stick in there. Don't know what they are like, but we'll tear some apart and see what happens, eh? Righto, we've got everything in. We've got it labelled. All our garlic, shallots. What do you reckon, Bigsy? Elephant garlic, red onions, pukekohe onions. I think we need to put some wire over this, otherwise the chickens are going to jump up on it and have some fun, aren't they? Rightio, something that's going to do the job. These offcuts. It's old wood left over from the mill. It's not treated, so it won't last forever in the weather, but it'll last long enough for those plants to grow. That one looks a bit sad, but that'll be alright, eh, Bigsy? What do you reckon? And one more. Matt brought me this stuff around. It's not straight, it's not treated, it's not perfect, but it's absolutely perfect for what I'm doing. For gardening, I like the idea of even using untreated wood. Mind you, I suppose the treated stuff lasts a lot longer, it doesn't go rotten. What you doing, Bigsy? Hey? Whoops, got a bit of roll, got a bit of winding on the back of the trailer. We'll whack up a frame, it'll be sweet as broke. Got all the tools for the job. There's my saw right there. Also got plenty of scrap wood. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Oh, she got a few nails in it. What else is in here? Most of it's got nails and all stuff that's been pulled to bits. Oh, there's a piece over here. It looks pretty bloody good. What's that on? Looks like a bit of furniture or something. That'll do. Bit of furniture, who cares? Wonder what was on that. Don't know. Stick it on there, you reckon? Same height? Yeah. So we've got 4 corners up. Now we're just going to put some of this up for framing on top and some wire on top of that. The advantage to using this offcut stuff is it costs virtually nothing. Disadvantage, of course, is nothing is straight, but who cares? So I've left enough edge on this so I can put a piece across. I really love doing stuff like this, making use of what you've got. It's not straight, but it's so much fun and it's so quick to put something together like this. Anyway, young Ben's coming here very shortly to shoot a rabbit because we're going to start our boys boot camp this weekend and they're going to need some tucker, so he's the man. I'm going to cover this and yeah, done. See ya. Didn't give you permission to jump out, mate. Alright, young Ben has arrived. He's got his gun, or his rifle at least. What's the difference between a rifle and a gun?
A rifle just, it's got rifling in the barrel, and a gun is like a pistol. It's got a smooth barrel.
Smooth barrel, yeah. So the bullet of the gun goes out, whereas a gun has got no rifling in, is it?
Yeah.
Amazing how many people don't know that when you tell them. So I've finished my garden for the day, and I've temporarily closed it in, as you can see, with a bit of this clear light. I might put a couple more down there. It's just to keep the chickens out, basically. And once the plants come up big enough and they can fend for themselves, as they will, geez, there's a big gap there. Nothing's going to get in though. I'll take it all off. But just a couple of screws, just very temporary. Right, that was that vlog. We are now starting the boys' boot camp weekend as of now. Ben is the marksman out of the boys. We've got Daylight, the best marksman. He's done a lot of shooting. You won the Deerstalkers Association competition, didn't you?
Yeah, the under 18.
Yeah. He's like 13. He won. Were you 13 when you won that? Or 12. 12. And he won 12. The under 18. He's pretty damn good. So his mission is to get a rabbit tonight for them to eat tomorrow. So if you don't shoot one, don't feel any pressure, but they don't get to eat anything other than watercress or what else we find, or a fish. He'll get something. I've got a lot of faith in him. But that's another video. It's a patron funded camp. They're paying for everything, but you guys on public will get to see it down the track. We'll be showing it in real time though on Patreon with the snapbox. I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you want to support my channel, jump on Patreon. It's only a couple of bucks a month. Even he's a Patreon. He's not even working. Oh yeah. Well, you actually are working. One day Ben's going to become a great farmer, I reckon. He's got all the right attributes. He pulls towards beef, cows, is that correct? More than sheep? Yeah. It's going to be bloody brilliant. Anyway, we're going to go kill something, hopefully. So be good, can't be good, be careful, we'll see you soon. I'm excited about this hunt, mate. Let's do it.